Okay. I think this is where. Oh, Pikachu, what's up? I like how this giant whale just landed on the screen. It's amazing. You did it, Pikachu. I'm so proud of you. Dude, so I got some new earphones so my ears won't be in pain the whole time. I'm so excited. They were hurting so much every time I streamed with the Apple earbuds. They're so bad. That's right, my favorite Pikachu. Okay, so today, actually, I probably should rename this. I didn't set up the name, like I always forget to do. Oops. Oops. James, what's up? What's up? Yeah, actually, I was planning on going to a thing, like a party for my friend later. Actually, he makes music and he won. Actually, he's on Twitch. I forgot what his new name is, but I want to give him a shout out because he makes music and he won this like event. I mean, this Atlanta like thing. So it's like this like countrywide rap battle thing. Anyway, so he won that. So we're like meeting up because of it. So so I wanted to get some art practice in before I go over, and yeah. Oh, thank you, James. This is like I literally wear this outfit like every day, like literally every single day. It's so comfortable. Like if I'm just like walking around. So it's really weird because I can hear myself from the headset, but maybe I need to turn up my volume. Maybe that's the problem because I can hear my voice and then I'm hearing myself coming through my speakers. Okay. I'm just gonna make it super loud, and now I'm like really loud. I know, right? Decided to mix it up, throw you off. Can't get too used to the elf dynamic. We got other mythical creatures to be on this stream, so don't worry, the elf isn't gone forever. I just figured I'm probably gonna have to take it off later, so maybe I can wear these. There we go. We're gonna be Fox on me today. Orc. I don't know how to be an orc. I'm probably as tall as an orc though. Like I feel like orcs would be pretty tall. Oh yeah, I meant to change the name of this title. Where's Deluvial? I was going to draw some bunnies for Deluvial today, but I don't know if he's here. I don't think he is. Drawing God knows what. Okay. How tall are you, Pikachu? Oh, wait, aren't you like 6'3" or something? Okay, so I need to practice drawing some like bunnies. Because Julia's making a game, so he was like, I want some art for it. So I'm just trying to think of like little bunny stuff. Not to mention, I need to make more emotes, so I need more practice drawing bunnies. Glad you're streaming because I need to find something to pass it to in half hours quickly. And this is perfect. Okay, great. I'm glad you could be here with me, James. I'm also very glad you took a look at that educational video I sent you last night. Oh my god. That video though. Yeah, very educational. Ooh. call that like, it's like Japanese culture training. You know what I mean? We're studying it for a while now. All right. Orc King. What's up, Orc King? Wait, is Orc King and Pikachu Loves You the same person? Oh my god, I'm so confused now. I think you're the same person. I thought... Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh my god. Now I'm really confused. Because I thought that you guys were once talking in the same chat before, so... Now my life is like almost a lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore, Pikachu. Oh, you know what? I need to read Julia's description of the game because I think it's like, I can't remember if it's cute bunnies or what, but yeah, I get like I need to like think through the game and what he's trying to go for with the bunnies. Let me find that message with him. Okay, let's see. He sent me this video of a cute bunny jumping competition. I'm linking this in the chat. Bam. Bam. You can't wait to go to a football game, then I'm not gonna watch it all. Dude, that's me with football games. I've been to football games before and I'm just like, what? Like, every single time I go, I always am like, wait, what are the rules again? And for some reason, no matter how hard I try, I can't remember how the rules of football go. It's like, it doesn't stick. I don't know. Oh, which girl is it, James? Out of the mini that you told us about, I can't remember which one it is that you're, I don't know, that that's the one in question today. Okay, so it's the player controls a rabbit in an enchanted forest looking for their baby bunnies that have been hidden in various parts of the level. Okay, so it's a mom rabbit and the baby rabbits. They must not only be found but also carried back to the burrow's starting location. Okay, so... And then some enemies include mushrooms, carrots, and celery, broccoli, blackberry bushes, foxes, squirrels, frogs, and wolves. Okay, so we need the baby bunnies and the mama bunny. Never mind, and never mind Scandalibble. Thank you for the follow. Did I say that right? Never mind Scandalibble. Oh, the serious relationship one. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I'm wishing you the best of luck with that. So what about her makes you want to pursue her as the serious relationship one? Just out of curiosity, like, what's that criteria for you? Okay, so I'm gonna actually like watch this little cute bunny jumping competition and see if we can get any insights as to drawing cute bunnies. I really, honestly guys, I've been really wanting to get a little pet bun bun. Little bun bun, they're eating their lettuce and they're like... They're so cute. Oh my god, dude. Did you guys click this link? These bunnies are going ham. Oh my god. Look at these bunnies. Bam. Get them, little rabbit. Get them. Oh my god. Look at that little nose. I wish my nose could do that. Like... Oh, you're both extras and you hit it off. Dude, don't you love those like extra meetings where you like meet people when you're doing extras and you're just sort of like having a conversation because you're an extra? Like, I've had some really great conversations with people like that. The link that I linked, guys. Oh wait, not that one. Not that link. This one, the cute bunnies jumping. Yeah, I feel like extra conversations are just like, I don't know, they're awesome. Okay, so I want to get some like bun essence going, like essence of a bun. And none of these angles really allow me to do that. So let me look at another video of some little buns. Little bun running. Little bun. Because I like to take reality and then like, what just came up from that search? Like, man. Okay. I guess nobody puts little bun running as the title with little bun, so little bunny running. My bunny playing. How about that? That should return something. Meet Marshmallow, my adorable Holland Lop bunny. Aww. Let's meet Marshmallow, the adorable Holland Lop bunny. This is a very adorable bunny. Oh my god, I look at it. Oh my god. Dude, how can anything be so pathetic? I mean, I'm pretty pathetic, but this is like next level, like ultra kawaii pathetic. Living in extra because you get paid $100, you get free lunch or dinner, and all I have to do is walk back and forth a few times and hang out in extra holding and talk. Pretty much, not much to do there. So this bunny is like, I wanted to like do something cute. So I can, oh, here we go. Okay. So let's see if we can just like get this little shape down. It's kind of like a triangle, like this, and it's got like these feet here, little bun feet, and its little hands are like, it's like grooming its face, and here's its head. They have a very distinct skull shape which comes through a lot. And then got these little lop ears. Cherry ugly. What's that? Orking. Orking, you're confusing me. Like I did not know you were also Pikachu. That's such a mindfuck. Why do you have 2 accounts, by the way? This looks like some sort of disturbing elephant right now, so hopefully we can fix that in a second. Oh my god, they clean their face like this. They're just like, ah. Okay, so let me clean some of these lines. I think I made too many. Can't really make out what's going on anymore. I really want to try to get the, you know, like the form visible. It's kind of hard though. Can't really see what's underneath, but I think they've got like their legs here. And then this head though, it's like, you know, it's kind of shaped like this. But that is the angle that I'm trying to grasp, facing down. You know what I mean? Odyssey, wow, what's up, what's up? Ooh. I met this girl and said, I was like, she's cute and just a year younger, but I didn't think much of it because I thought she lived in a different city because no one lives where I live, but we followed each other on Instagram when school started, and I posted about the school I'm going to, and she messaged me saying, she's going to your school next year. So that's how you fell in love? was that the conversation? She goes to my school. Now I can date her. I mean, it's a pretty good criteria. I'm taking this off just because I'll for the current. That's right, Odyssey. Wow. Are you still streaming? I think you used to stream, right? Pretty sure you did. Yeah, man, I'm like trying to really be consistent because I love streaming. It's so much fun. Ah, I see. Well, I'm sure you'll have no problem charming her, James. Just show her that video I linked to and she'll be head over heels in no time. Yeah. Just kidding. I don't know if everyone's down with those kind of things. Be a bit of a risk. But hey, man, if you want to be in a long-term serious relationship, she's got to be okay with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to keep that from her. You want someone who's just as weird as you. At least that's my motto. I mean, you know, me personally. Look at these little bunny arms. Aw, little baby bunny cleaning his face. Ooh, no. Webion, what's up? School and work has been making it hard, but I'm contemplating a comeback. Well, I highly recommend making that comeback because it's really fun. And second of all, I mean, if you like to stream, I don't know what you like to stream or, you know, what you like to do, but Deep RM, go listen to Mad Smugs Radio. Deep RM. Mad Smugs Radio is pretty cool. But yeah, if it's something you really like, just like don't forget about it. Maybe if you can do like 1 or 2 times a week or something, just so that you're like continuing and keeping up the momentum. Because like if it's something you like to do, I guarantee, like for me anyway, when I stop, I was like thinking about it every single day. Like every day I was like, should I stream today? I don't have my stuff set up. I need to set up my stuff. I gotta set up this. I gotta do that. I gotta put everything together. And then I don't know what got me just like, honestly, like a lot of people who came to my chat were like, they'd message me and be like, oh, when are you starting again, or stuff like that. And it really motivated me because that means A, people were having fun, which is awesome, and then B, it's like, oh, okay, I don't know. So those people really helped me like push myself to like keep thinking and be like, okay, I got to do this again. Yeah, if you love it, man, keep it up, dude. You never know. Like, you never know who you'll meet. You never know what will happen. And for me, I find like once I started streaming again, my life just got like really bright again. I feel like I was sort of just not really doing anything other than like, you know, my job and letting things get very heavy, and that's no fun. So keep it light. She's religious, but I think she's a more relaxed religious person. Oh, okay, she hangs out with your friends that you're not going to be hanging out with. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, our king. Draw kindergarten? Well, thank you, Odyssey. Yes, I've done a lot of research too. I've been, basically, if I'm not working or like working out, I've been researching things about how to improve all kinds of things with the stream, like, you know, all of it. Including you know, like getting the audio right, the video right, the whole thing, figuring out other little widgets and stuff. It still takes me 2 hours to start, that's true. But hey, I think it won't be so bad as I continue on, because most of my stuff is set up pretty well at this point. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, I don't want to take 2 hours every time because it's like annoying. You know, I don't know why I'm drawing this little bunny here, but I just, you know, want to get the essence of the bunny. So this is him grooming himself. Does that look like a bunny grooming itself to you? It's not as cute as the photo. The photo is more like It's like he's really just got his head in his hands and he's just like thinking of doing a stream while you create cosplays. Well, I think it's a great idea. That's a very fun type of stream to do. There's always so many funny like situations that come out of that. I think this is what I'm missing here. He's got like these little cheeks. Ah, little bun cheeks. Do, 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 do. All right, Vivian. Yeah, I want to do more costume stuff too. My setup doesn't really account for it right now. I'm looking out of my room like, oh god, but I guess I could make it work. I just need to organize things better. They're not very well organized right now. That's really the hardest thing, is getting your getting everything together. When's the cosplay stream? Well, soon, my child. Very soon. That's all you need to know. Don't ask questions. Aw, okay, I actually feel like this is giving me like an awe feeling. So maybe it's somewhat successful so far. I don't know for sure. Okay, so that's one little sketch. Should I just I don't want to shrink it too much because I'm afraid I can't like expand it again and then like use it if I want to do something with it. The bun butt. I don't know. I think I'm gonna draw another bunny right next to it though. Maybe we'll have a bun butt in that one. I'm basically just looking at a video of someone's cute bunny. I'm trying to get some cute bunny vibes going. The backside. Oh, look at this little rabbit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Here's another one. Okay, so it's like, I feel like that head shape, if I can sort of like stylize that skull into something cute, it'll look like a legitimate rabbit and make it like kawaii, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really interested in the concept of like stylization, but doing it like preferably the right way, like understanding the fundamental structure that you're stylizing and then kind of working off of that, because I think that's gives you a more creative opportunity when you know what you're stylizing, rather than just sort of making everything look exactly the same. And then like for example, this rabbit over here, that it could, first of all, it's really not that cute. This one here, it's not that cute, and then it could be pretty much any like it could be any animal, so it's not like that creative either. So I don't know, I have higher standards for my kawaiization of things. Welcome back, James. I don't know why you always use caps or king. Maybe because you really want to emphasize your excitement for life. I use caps IRL. Oh wait, this isn't working. I'm gonna redo this because it's got too many sketchy lines and I don't like that. Okay, so we've got like a circular figure, and then we've got like this curved line. and then the skull. It's like, and then goes to the little bun nose. You've been dressed like a cowboy all day today. Well, I want to see some pics, James. I want to see some cowboy cosplay pics. Maybe it's the only way to get you to read my chat. Ah, Trivial! Welcome, welcome to your stream today. Inspired by Joluvial. So I was trying to think of like your game, and it's like, okay, so you're the mom rabbit, I assume, and then your baby rabbits go out and you have to find the baby rabbit. So I was like, how do we draw a cute baby rabbit? And then like the adult rabbit, and then make that like difference, you know? I mean, I don't really know why I'm drawing or what I'm doing it for, but I mean, who doesn't want to draw little cute bunnies? So so I was just like watching a video of someone drawing rabbits and basically studying them so that we can get a cute little bun style going based on like reality, you know what I mean? Instead of just like hyper stylized blah kind of bun. Okay. Send it my way. It's okay, James, it's coming back. That star will be coming back. Okay, wait, before I draw the ears, maybe I should draw the body. Just to sort of get something going there. Get him, James Kobe. Pikachu, I like the caps lock usage. It's very I just like it. I don't know why. It's just good. Okay, guys, if you're going to be a fantasy character, like of all the types of fantasy characters, like what would you be? I mean, Orc King. Your name is Orc King. Maybe you would be an orc. I would be an elf. What would you guys be? Oh, the infamous rabbit torso. It's always difficult for me. Tavern wench. James, you'd be a tavern wench. Demonic figure. Okay. Orc King, what were you asking? I said if you were going to be a like fantasy creature, what would you be? Yeah. I mean, I would be like I'd be multiple things. Like I'd probably be something that flies. It has to be flying, like, so basically a fairy elf. That's what I would be. Dude with a girlfriend. What a fantastical concept. Don't worry, Orc King. It's possible. All hope is not lost. Okay, so I need to draw the arm. So all animals have, like, you know, a torso and then like hips, you know, and then their spine, including humans, and they all have the exact same structures, including humans, weirdly enough. Oh wait, I think animals are like dead. Wait, how do you do forgot what animal legs look like. But anyway, so I'm trying to think of that, and then like where does the arm insert underneath? Like somewhere. It's like they got their chest, but then they've got like another chest puff, like a bunch of fat or something. And then the arm insertion. I have a hard time seeing where it is on this bun, but it looks like kind of like this. Maybe a human who can shapeshift into any animal, real or not, and change colors at will. Oh, that sounds fun. Marry you? I don't believe in a marriage or king. I would be a bone dragon. Oh, that's pretty awesome. A bone dragon? Like just a bone, but like a moving bone. Speaking of like dragons, I still wonder to this day, like, is the myth of dragons because of dinosaurs that were around while humans were around or something? Like, how did that myth start? Like, especially sea dragons, I can totally see that being like an actual thing. Like, giant things in the ocean, you know? But I would really like to like know, how did that myth like start, you know? I don't know, I'm always interested in that. Oh, look, I'm eating a little carrot. Its eyes. Eyes like up here. A trick with like real rabbits, like drawing them, is making their eyes not look creepy, because if you do it wrong, their eyes can look really creepy. You think the myth is real because dragons are actually real? I mean, there were flying dinosaurs, so why wouldn't there be like flying dragons? I can't really think of a real reason why that wouldn't be real. Or king. Now you know I can't do that. First of all, I'm your mom. That's creepy. Okay. Second of all, I'm your mom. You don't show it IRL? Well, the question I have though, Orc King, is why do you need someone to date you? What's so great about someone dating you? Like, why do you need that in your life? I tend to find the things we think we need, sometimes we don't actually need them. It's something else that we're trying to get through a proxy. So like, what's that reason? You know, what is it that you're seeking that you can't find within yourself? And the weird thing is, I feel like when you can find that thing within yourself, the thing that you want on the outside comes more easily. Welcome back, Webion. Have I looked at rabbit skeletons? Not in detail. Maybe I should. I should master the rabbit today. Exactly. I've got the dealer. Oh, it's curved so they can spring when they jump. I wish we had cool, like, animal abilities. Also check Discord, okay. This looks a little bit strange. I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Oh my god, why is it so loud now? Was it this loud all along? Wow, that was weird. Okay. Yeah, I muted it so it wouldn't blow anyone's eardrums out. The mushroom, that's so cute. This is pretty cool. The mushroom needs an evil face. How does putting like textures and stuff work on polygons? I don't know how that works. Like Owo. It's like an evil Owo. I think it'd be like, how would you do an evil Owo? Owo. It's like gotta be a narrowing the eyes, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Actually, I think I just got a new face for my next emote. This face. I'm gonna like post that to you. I think I can just like, can I do that on Discord? Okay. Well, Webion, actually, I started drawing little rabbits because Diluvial's making a game about like a rabbit rescue simulator. No, it's like a, yeah, it's a game involving with rabbits. Paste it onto his face, Wraith? What do you mean on the onto the mushroom? Sorry, I'm saying your name here, but Diluvial. But yeah, so he's making a game, so I was like, oh, I should draw some rabbits because I need to learn how to draw rabbits anyway, and I do need to make more emos. So, like, the one I have is it's actually this little rabbit at the corner of my stream, holding a martini because he's classy, and wait, okay. What's a texture wrap? So I'm just gonna paste this. Wait, how do I? Oh, it's making me copy the picture. Okay. I don't want a link, I want the photo. Open original, open the photo, copy, paste. Okay, so this is Diluvial's mushroom. That sounds really weird. Oh, or King, what am I missing? What did I miss? Oh, you want someone to love and care for because you're loving and caring. Well, why don't you get a little pet? Trust me, pets offer a lot more unconditional love than a human will, so. What's my third favorite reptile? Ooh, that's a hard question. What's the first two? I think my first favorite reptile would be a crested gecko. My second would be, I really like snakes. I like leopard geckos too. And I also like oh, that's a really hard question. I don't know what my see, like it's hard to rate my favorite animals because I like them all. Like I think almost equally. I like bearded dragons though, because they're like little reptile doggies. Oh, that fucking face. Okay, wait, so let me try to get my layers in order here. You had 2 ducks and a bun, but the ducks ran away and the bun died. Aww. Well, what about like a cat? I feel like cat, I don't know. Pets are expensive. Oh, bearded dragons in that list, hell yeah. A reticulated python? What's in particular a reticulated python? I'm trying to put layer in the, like, show my layers. Oh yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting my hotkeys and stuff. Turtles don't make the list. Who doesn't like turtles? I don't know. I mean, I do like turtles, but in terms of a pet, I don't think I would really want to keep a turtle as a pet. Personally, I was just thinking about like pet reptiles. But if we expand it to all reptiles, probably like the biggest snake possible, just because it's like creepy and cool. Same thing with the Komodo dragon. It's creepy and it's cool. And then, you know, I think turtles would be far up there because they're like, they can live a long time and they're cool. Great reasons with Nobu. I need like a tissue. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to blow my nose so I'm not sniffling for the next 6 hours. One sec. Don't worry, Orc King, I'll be back. Guys, I'm so happy I got these new little headphones. They're really not good quality. I think I need to get it like an amp for them to work well, unfortunately. I was thinking they'd be amazing, but they're really not that good. Stay. But at least they're not painful. Like the Apple earbuds are like, they feel like you have like rocks just like stabbing your ears as time goes on. Alright, I'll be right back. It's gonna take 1 second, Orc King. It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry, your mommy will be back. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. Oh, my nose is so runny. I know. I know. Oh my. Guys, I feel like it's gonna be one of those like. Sorry. I think it's gonna be one of those days where it's like my nose is just won't stop running. So I have like 0 nose hair, so if something gets in my nose, it's like so irritating, and my nose is like always itchy, like from the inside. It's so annoying. 8 years? What? Whew, that's a long time. Dude, buys are so good. It's like the best drink ever. Seriously though, if you guys like sweet stuff and you want to stop drinking like sugary things, I highly recommend Buys because there's like 2 grams of sugar in the entire thing, and the rest is like not real sugar. And I'm going to assume I'm not getting cancer from it because I've had no adverse effects and I am very sensitive to foods. So, not that that would tell me if I have cancer or not, but you know, let's hope for the best. Yeah, I literally can't I can't consume sugar like that, or I just can't. Like one, I like start to pass out when I eat. I mean, when I work out, if I do that. And then 2, I break out, which I'm so sick of having mad skin, so I really try not to eat sugar. Yeah, and then 3, just I feel like doo-doo and I get like really tired. All I'm hearing is that you have a sad life because you can't have sugar. Well, the thing is I do eat sugar, it's just I have a sad life when I do eat sugar. I have a sadder life eating sugar than I do avoiding it. Especially now that they have things like stevia, the stevia leaf, like if you get the plant and you put it in your tea, you can just like steep the stevia in the tea and then it's basically like it's like a leaf that you steep and it makes it sweet. It's kind of like licorice root. When you steep it, it tastes like sweetener is in your tea, but it's actually just you know, I'm just like looking around. I can actually see today because I have contacts on and I'm like, whoa, that little thing over there looks really cool. It's like this wall hanging thing, which I don't really know why I put there because, you know, it looks kind of like shit right there, but it looks really cool. Normally I can't see anything, so rock on DJ Ted. I'm using a Gaomon something, the cheapest Gaomon, literally the cheapest tablet on the market that has a screen on it. And it's pretty good. It definitely has some things about it that aren't ideal, but if you are on a budget, I highly recommend it. It's better than an Intuos. Well, it's better than the other one I had, which was an Intuos Medium, not the Pro. It was really shitty though. Yeah. Z-Pals, you can chug all the Diet Cokes. Well, see, like diet drinks that use sucralose, or not sucralose, but what's the other one? Aspartame? Is it either aspartame or sucralose? One of those. I think it's aspartame. They give me the worst headache ever. Like it's like my head splitting in half. So I tend to avoid the manufactured ones. For whatever reason, I've never had any problem with stevia or erythritol. Erythritol, I think that's how you say it. It's like urethra, but erythritol. Erythritol. I don't know how to say it, but it's a sugar alcohol. Whatever that means. Urethra is tall, yes. The sugar, not sugar of the century. Okay, so I'm trying to put this. Okay, let's go in this layer, hide this for a second, grab this face again, put it on the mushroom, put it on Jaluvial's mushroom. Oh, oops, I didn't copy it. Oh, I'm gonna have to make like a PNG of that. It's gonna take too much time. I have an old Cintiq 12WX, works well even after all these years. I can combine it with a gamer pad for quickies. Oh, sick. Yeah, it's a very appetizing name. What a compliment, James. You know, that's a great pickup line. You go to the bar, I'm like, you know, I'm pretty tall and people have to comment on it all the time. I'm actually not that tall, but for some reason people everywhere I go have to fucking act like I'm like a giant. And like, I go to the gas station. Damn girl, you tall. Like, seriously, every time I go into a gas station alone, someone has to make a comment on something. And or if I go somewhere, people comment on my height, my posture, all kinds of weird shit. I'm like, why? Well, oh. I don't just go around seeing tall people and I'm like, damn, you're really tall. Like, it just doesn't it doesn't. What do you want me to see? Oh my god. You ate the whole thing. Pikachu, you're going to have diabetes at a very early age, my friend. I'm just warning you. Don't be surprised when it happens. I used to eat a lot of sugar too, so I'm telling you from experience. If you don't get it, then you're blessed. Oh my god, James. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's great. Her urethra was super, super long. I don't have diabetes, but I have blood sugar issues associated with diabetes if I eat a bunch of sugar, so I can't do that. Unless I want to basically destroy my body and look like 10 times older than I actually am, and by the time like I'm like 60 I look like I'm fucking 400. No. So to avoid those things, I'm going to avoid sugar because I've had enough fun for the rest of my life. Alright, so if I was gonna like make this little idea here into a cute little bun, what would I do? I actually think the proportions are kind of okay here. Oh, thank you, Orking. That's quite a compliment. I appreciate that. Actually, I got that compliment at the gas station too. I was buying a beer and this guy was like, damn, I thought you were 17 or something like that. I'm like, thanks for the commentary. Yes, Rock on DJ. I know she's like super into food, and so like I'm also basically vegan, with a few exceptions. Like if people prepare me food and it's not vegan, sometimes I'll eat it. But generally my diet is vegan. Which is another reason why I was like, oh my god, Nika, are we the same person? You're also into food. Wow. A lot of people think I'm insane because of my diet, so it's nice. It's nice when someone's like, "Oh yeah, I am the same way." Why can't I draw? I'm trying to draw, but it's not working. Okay. I like steak. Mommy, you need steak. Well, trust me, steak used to be one of my favorite foods as well. I mean, in many ways, it's definitely something I love. It's just I changed my eating habits for not only health but also because I don't want to be a hypocrite, because I love animals. So since I wouldn't personally go and kill and eat a cow myself, I'm not gonna pay someone to do it for me, if that makes sense. Oh, she definitely has me beat on number of tattoos. I have a total of 0. So if anyone has one, they've got me beat. Nice, bro. How tall that urethra though? Hey girl, look like your urethra real tall. Your mama let you date? That's by far my favorite comment that I've ever got. Yo, mama let you date? I didn't know how to respond. I honestly, when that happened, I was 17 and I was like, how do I even respond to that? What do I say? You only eat the unicorn meat steak. Oh yes. It's fucked up. Art King, don't eat my brethren. Sweet whisperings. Yo girl, I bet your urethra is so tall that it takes 5 minutes for the pee to come out. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. How did you know? Yes, I'm an elf, but my brethren are unicorns. You know, we're all mythical creatures. Dude, I need Codpiece to come to the stream because I saw on his rabbit, because I think somehow I'm connected with him on the Rabbit website, which is a thing where you can watch shows like socially. I saw that he watched The Last Unicorn. That was such a it's like a cartoon, but it's a very kind of dark movie actually. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it anyway. I am in disguise. I'm actually an elf, but I'm in my human form right now, so. Your brethren are unicorns, so that means we're compatible and shit. Oh yeah. That's right. Oh, your brethren are unicorns as well? Oh, looks like we're meant to be. I don't really know what I'm doing right here. I'm just kind of being stupid. Actually, I'm gonna look at rabbit skeleton real quick. Rabbit skeleton. Oh, weird. Holy shit. What a weird animal. Yo, I found a raccoon skull once when I was in this forest, which used to be my personal magical forest, until they built some buildings in it, which really upset me. But anyway, before that happened, I was walking around and I looked on the ground and there's just a skull laying there. I was like, sick. So I just picked it up. I couldn't figure out what it was, but then finally went home and researched some more, and turns out it was a raccoon. I still have it somewhere in this room, I think, or maybe it's upstairs. But regardless, skulls are so cool. I mean, just when you see the skeleton of an animal, number one, I'm always thinking, how does the body, I mean, obviously it's DNA and everything, but the fact that the body can actually create these structures is insane to me. And the fact that they can withstand the elements for so long, that's so crazy. What is that? Raccoons are weird. No, raccoons aren't weird, but I love raccoons actually. Those trash bitches got them funky ass bones. I'm gonna start a new file for this study real quick. Okay, so skull. Wow, that's so crazy to me. The fact that every animal has the same spine and set of legs, but just in different formats. It just blows my mind. Life is so bizarre to me. And now I see why the pelvis was kind of confusing, because it's spine goes all the way down. And the fact that humans have a shortened tailbone, that's really bizarre to me. And so the shoulder blades of the rabbit are here. Akazeku. Okay. Welcome, Akaze-kun. Sorry, I literally just called you Akaze-kun. Akaze-ku. I'll call you Ake? I mean, AK? You want it AK or Ak? Or yeah, which one? Or Ake. I don't know if that's a Japanese inspired name, but since my name is a Japanese inspired name, I assume everyone else's is too, of course. Oh, Vulcan? Dude, what's up? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Dude. Not much, man. Just draw little rabbit skeletons. What's up with you, man? It has been a minute. Oh my god. Dude, I feel like last time I saw you, you were still just a little boy, and now you gotta be a man now at this point. Hey, man. This is a family friend, everyone. High school weeb, now college weeb. Yes. Okay, wait. So now that I know you're Vulcan, are you okay? So is your name Japanese inspired? I can't believe Vulcan's in the chat. Vulcan in the chat. Hey, it's fucking sick. She called an AK-47 an AUK-47. Oh, just randomly made? Okay. Whose gender did I assume? Z-Pox? Oh, you wanted to make something unique. Oh, okay. Unique and randomly assigned. I see. I'll definitely say my name is not very unique, but it works. It was gifted to me by a person who frequents the chat named Lilybite. When I changed my name, I was explaining how it's kind of hard to say Notorious White Rabbit. It's like does not roll off the tongue. Should I keep that as a name? And she was like, no, just make it Nobu for Notorious Bun. And I was like, yes, yeah. This fucking little fly in here. Okay, I'm glad you like it. AK. Dude, if I recall correctly, AK, you're quite I remember hearing that you're quite good at okay, he looked dead. What do you mean he looked dead? That guy never gets any sleep, and I think he was like 5 or 6 beers in, so I think he probably was dead to some degree. Oh yeah. He's tired as fuck right now. He went to sleep at like 8:30 a.m. and then got up at like 11. Yeah. And that's sad considering I just cleaned them all up recently. So he's developed a small collection since the last time I cleaned them. I think he likes to collect them, and that's the ambiance. He wants to give off that hobo vibe. Dude, so what year are you in college now? Are you going to your first year? Okay, dude, look how this forelimb is poised. Oh my god, that's so crazy. And you know every little animal has freaking fingers, man. Oh, second semester, nice. How do you like it so far? What are you studying? Yeah, I agree with that sentiment, Orc King. Glad to be done with that. Commerce and finance. Oh, fancy. This is my dorm girlfriend. The prestigious. Hello. It can be pretty like tense or intense. Oh, cool. I'm glad it's not bad for you. That's awesome. I did this hand totally wrong. It's more like, well, there's nothing wrong with school. It's just like if you know what you want to do, and then see, in my case, it was like I knew that I wanted to do something with art, but then I sort of like did something else because of all these like basically I wasn't willing to listen to myself and I was listening to everyone around me instead, and so I was kind of like feeling like I was letting my like real desires like slip away while like working really hard to get this thing that's like prestigious or whatever. um but then it never really like fulfilled me, so it got me in a weird place. But yeah. Believe me, I'm not. No, this is my human facade, actually. I am an elf, but on occasion I like to make it seem like I'm human so that, I don't attract too much attention, because it's like when you're actually 9,247 years old and people actually believe it, then all of a sudden it's like people want to study you. So I have to pretend that I'm a human and then just like throw them off the trail. Yeah, they're tucked. Who am I most like in this chat, James? Hmm. Uh, well, I guess it'd be a hard question because I only know you guys from your chats. So like, I don't know how to answer that. I know you want me to say that it's you. Which may be true. I don't know. I can't. I don't know you all. And one difference between you and me is, uh, I'm not very like. I've never been very. What's the word? Like, I guess seeking a relationship, like, or having multiple, like, that was never like a thing for me. So in that way, we're different. But when it comes to the educational video we linked, I linked, you know, we're like peas in a pod. I speak like the female version of you, Zeepaw. Is your name Zeepaw? They are real elf ears, guys. I'm telling you, this is just like a human form. So, I'm an elf. There's magical abilities. It's like you can disguise yourself when you need to. Since I'm going somewhere later today, it takes a little bit of energy to cast a spell, so I decided to do it earlier today, so I could just like have it going for the rest of the night. Because, yeah, you gotta build up your energy to set off the spell, rest a little bit, and then keep it going. Duh. Well, it's convincing because it's true. You know. Exactly, James. Haven't you guys seen those like face reveal where the Asians take off their fake noses and stuff, and their noses look smaller than their actual noses? It's basically like that. So when I take off my human ears, my giant elf ears come out. So these hands on this rabbit are as hard to draw as hands on humans. Hey, these aren't lies, Lupini. It's called method acting, okay? It's actually tied to your ears. When she's fully changed, the elf ears emerged. See, Paul, I'm curious what you meant. You said that I speak like the female version of you. What do you mean by that? Speak like what does that mean? But yeah, come on, guys. I'm not lying to you. One thing, if there's one thing that I want to make sure that like I never do is like lie about like things, So there's like lighthearted joking, and then there's like lying, and I really don't think like lying is cool, so yeah. Call me a sap, but I value honesty. It's the best policy. My dad is making burgers for dinner. I can smell them from downstairs. Oh, yes. You don't lie, or king. What's up with that Kappa face? Dude, look how long these feet are. What the fuck? Yeah, it's so bizarre to me though how every skeleton is literally just every animal is the same skeleton, just stretched and contorted in different ways. Like, that is crazy. So I'm not gonna go into like extreme detail mapping this out, but it was a good exercise just to get oriented with like the way that these arms go, the attachment point, the fact that the shoulder, it's like human shoulders, the blade's like down, you know what I mean? And then like, but these ones go like, it's almost like up, you know? It's like it's perpetually like lifted. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Do I know other species living in Earth? You mean like aliens living on Earth? I mean, of course there's the reptilians in the center of the Earth. We all know about those though. Angelivio. Me. And so another important note is the eye socket. I think that's usually a good place to am I an old lady when I take the heart chakra off? Let's see what happens. Suddenly I just like turn into a different person. No, I'm not, and I never will be. That comes from the urine of small animals and children that I consume on a routine basis, obviously. I am not the Red Witch, guys. She's fucking crazy. I don't fuck with stuff like that. Just had to check, okay. Okay, so I think, I mean, I could spend like another 6 hours doing these. Actually, just, I'm gonna quickly copy and paste this somewhere so I don't have to actually save it. In the doo-doo of the day in the Discord. Doo-doo of the day. Me. And then I'm gonna erase, and then I'm gonna do a kind of like a 3/4 view so I can, I don't know, just practice the spatial awareness of the skeleton. Mr. Unsensible, no penises today. Today we're focusing on a different topic. I know penises are your favorite topic, but none today. Instead, we're doing a little bun. You know, Mr. Unsensible, I have to say, I really admire your penises. Like, they're top class, top notch, top tier, 10 out of 10. I would look at them again. Penis, please. Fuck. Sorry, my nose, it's like, Okay, so quick little, quick little dick pic here. In other words, rabbit skeleton in a 3/4 view. Do they send you D pics? No, Blue Beanie. It's if you Mr. Unsensible posted some dick pics in the Discord. But they are penis particles in the air. No, he does send dick pics, but they're artistic renderings of penises. So it's art, okay? It's not the kind of dick pic you're imagining. Also, it's actually just like a funny little cartoon of it's cute and funny, so it's not like, yeah, just gotta say for everyone in the chat, no, I'm not accepting like actual dick pics. Like that's, you know. You know, I've actually never got any unsolicited dick pics. This one guy on Twitter really kept asking me if I wanted one, but I was like, no, dude, I'm okay. I'm good on that. I don't really. I mean, you can send it if you want, but I'm just gonna add to a dick pic compilation and, you know, put it online somewhere if you do that. So, yeah. So he just kept sending me pictures of like him in the mirror, taking photos of himself in the mirror, and I was like, I don't know why you're sending me this. Like, you really don't have to do all that, but alright, dude. Snapchat is way better for dick pic. Who wants dick pic? Send me your emails and bank details. I just don't understand the motivation of sending someone a dick pic. Like, what is making one a desire to send others their penis? Like, who, why, just why? Like, that just doesn't cross my mind. Like, you know, like, how does that cross someone's mind? Tips for dick pics. Oh, thank you, Bowser. We all needed to keep those tips in mind because we were planning on sending them. So now we know there's no personally identifying details. Thank God. Okay, so okay, so the spine goes down, and it goes like through this shoulder section, back up. What? Oh, so you're saying take the pics people send you and then draw them doing little things. That's a one way to handle those that influx of unwanted photos. Might as well make a joke out of it. Okay, so we've got the bottom of this. Arms begin. Wow, these are tiny little arm bones. Oh, little bun bones. Guys, this is making me really want a little bun, but a skeleton bun. Just a living skeleton rabbit hopping around my house. How fucking sick would that be? Give him a little hat. Oh wait, your own. Okay. Oh. Before sending dick pics, make sure you add cute little elements to it. That way the recipient will at least find it entertaining instead of just weird. Tips with Mr. Unsensible 666. These are the tips we need. This is the tips we come to this stream for. The live tips that are really gonna help us get to the next level in life. I'm really not doing this very like well. I'm kind of just trying to maybe this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but trying to just sort of I don't know, like intuitively grasp this set of bones. I'm not trying to do like a full, like that good of a rendering right now because I just kind of want to get a feel for like how this thing moves. So it's definitely not readable to probably anyone but me right now. A costume. Damn, that's fancy, James. You gonna share with the chat, man? Don't you hate when you go somewhere and you have like some like meal and everyone's like, hey, let me get that. Didn't you bring some for me? No. I came here because you guys, yeah, I don't know. Alright, anyway, that was not the greatest photo I've ever done, but that wasn't the intention. So now I'm going to get to drawing cute little buns again. That was a pretty bad sketch though, in all honesty. Weird. Also, rabbits have so much just like, they have so much like, I guess muscle or fat or something. I don't. Yeah, it's weird. Bunny jump. Oh my god, little rabbit coons. Oh, I want a little bunny so bad. I really want a kitty, but Jimmy brought up my dealer brought up Serge brought up a good point, which is the cat might kill the sugar gliders. So now I'm like, oh, but a bunny won't. But then again, bunnies chew up like cords excessively. I'm about to get a tissue. I'm like dying. Thanks, Blue Beanie. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know why. I just want like a. Cause like the sugar gliders, like you can only really pet them in the pouch, and then they're up when I'm asleep. So I never get to really like pet them and like, you know. I mean, I can pet them in the pouch, which I do. But I don't know. I just want like a little little cute bun. Well, I just love animals and I love pets, so I really could have a whole menagerie and never get bored of them. So anyway, I'll be right back. Just gonna blow my nose again. Round 2. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at like, oh, okay, look at this, like 3 bunnies in a row. So let me try to draw these like, this 3 bunny pick. Lily John, woo, woo, woo. What kind of Nobu do we have tonight? That's a good question. What variety of Nobu have we got today? The insane variety, as always. I thought of another similarity we have. We both like guys named Jim. Jim being a nickname of James in reference of my crush on myself. Well, I didn't think about that one. James/Jim. Oh, working on it? You mean procrastinating? Why are you procrastinating, Lily? I don't know how to put these in. Okay. Ozzy Pa. What a compliment. A fine-aged 9,000-year-old elven wine. I'll have you know those are the best types. You're thinking about direction? You mean like what direction to take the game? Or do you mean like the direction of the characters moving in space? Oh, you have a general idea. What's the general idea? Please tell me it involves dildos. The best vintage over 9,000 for sure, of course. Fergie Forker? What's Fergie Forker? Of course not. It's about Fergie Forker. Of course. Fergie Forker. Why didn't I think of that? Girl, you're like tall urethra. Wow, James, you really know how to put the charm on. Okay, so the top of this bag is like the same where the top of the head is. We've got this sort of I'm like on the edge of understanding this form. It's like a little, it's like the sausages from a draw box. When in doubt, draw a sausage. Where did you guys hear that day I was drawing this dick sling on top of each other? And and Uncomfortable himself was there, and we were all joking about how it looks like a bunch of dicks. That's a pretty good comparison to the thing about like you're in love with yourself and your name is James, Jim, or whatever. So, in what other ways are we similar, James? You heard me. You heard me, boy. Oops. Just do. Oh, you posted to Discord. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god. That is so cute. That is the cutest little forklift machine I've ever seen. Oh. That's amazing. We have a similar worldview. In what way? We both see the world through the eyes of a realist idealist. Is that what it is? Shadow Game 2. Hello, hello. And what's up in midnight? Midnight? Is it midnight for you? Not much going on here. We're just drawing like right now I'm drawing a trio of little buns, which I mean like bunnies, and that's what we're doing. Ah, I see. Well, James, good outlook on life. This is how I see the world. No matter what, you're being screwed with the government. Yeah, I like to blame everyone for my troubles, including the government, especially the government. Yeah, that's the way to do it. When in doubt, blame the government. That way, you never have to take personal responsibility for anything. Not to say there aren't like problems with governments. It's not what I'm saying, but if you're in a first world country, for the most part, you have it pretty good. And in my opinion, it makes the most sense to play the hand you have, rather than wish for the hand that you weren't dealt, or you know what I mean. Little bitty buns jumping in the grass. Little bitty buns were looking at their ass. Little bitty buns jumping in the sea. Little bitty buns, fun for you and me. Whee! Did I vote for Trump? No, I just didn't. Honestly, I didn't feel like voting. I was just like, you know what, I just don't care. I really didn't care this time. I just didn't care at all. I was completely just ambivalent. Next time I'll vote a third party, just to get up the number though. That's what I did my first time that I voted. No politics, everyone. The urethra unites us. Exactly. We can all come together under a common ground when we focus on the urethra of life. Good attitude, Zeepak. I really want it to look more like it's like whipping, it's like, because it is, it's like in the thing, it's like, like halfway through a jump. So it's got to be like, it needs more, some sort of dynamism. Like, I think my opacity could stand to be a little higher. Anyway, what's your relationship with your parents like? Well, my parents are very nice people. I would say they're very responsible for my loving nature toward the world somehow. I have to run. Oh, Fergie Forker demands attention. Well, you give that little forklift as much attention as you need, Lily-chan. Enjoy, and I hope you do well in your little game thing. I forgot what it's called, but you know what I mean. Fergie lifts me up. Good old Fergie. Fergie the forklift. Fergie Fork. If this is a competition, I really hope Lily wins. Like, that would just make me so happy. Okay, also the head is like not as defined as what I did. It's more like this little tiny little stump, like wait, little stumpy bun head. A little cottontail, little bitty mind, one little tail. Didn't Orc King / Pikachu want to see some little bun butts? Because that's what we got going on here. A Kiki, do you love me video? What's that? Is this something I should know about? I used to have a sugar glider named Kiki. Does that count? This looks really weird. It doesn't look quite like how I'm trying to make it look. Definitely needs to have some like little fat on the sides. Little fat bun sides. Drake song, people dance to it on the road. No, I haven't heard of that. I'm not up to speed with any. No, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am pop culturally impaired. Until people tell me the new things, and then I actually, a lot of times I really enjoy them though. I love learning about sometimes memes can be quite good. So for example, I learned about the chicken tendies like probably 5 years after it was a thing, like that YouTube video. Best meme, my favorite meme, the chicken tendies poem reading is my favorite meme of all time. All time. And I mean that in my entire life of knowing memes. That one is just, it's always going to be good. Unfortunately, I do know what the Kardashians are, yes. Exactly, James. I only know of the ancient things like, you know, the formation of the earth and the, you know, the artistic sciences and, you know, herbalism and health and wellness. Everything else, fuck knows. Okay, this third bun here looks just like a lump of fur. Like there's just nothing there. That means come from the worst place in the internet. You mean 4chan? Unfortunately, what do I mean, girl? Yes, I'm drawing bunny booties. I'm drawing a picture of little bunnies hopping in the field, and it's like a picture from behind where they're all like, "Weh." I thought it was cute, so. But this one, I really wanted to get more like dynamic movement in that, you know, like I really want to get good at just like super dynamic poses and sort of like quick expressional gestures. But it's kind of hard. I mean, obviously it's kind of hard. Given what I just learned with the skeleton, let's see. So we've got, this is the spine, the hips, and this, so the legs are fully extended. And they've got like those big feet, so, oh, okay, that's the bottom of his feet. And then hip, leg, extended feet. What are they running from? They're running from this chat. They're really disturbed and they're just like, let's get the fuck out of here. What the hell is going on? What's going on anymore? It just looks like their bunny is bounding in a field. Two balls on a pillar. Yo, Ma, you got one of the bunny booties. I bet you'd be popular than bunny. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Discord. How do I want the chat to be? Oh well, I have no preference. I was just making a joke. Oh, okay. Holy shit, what did you make this in, Juliviel? Yeah, I like chat to be a strange place, actually. It matches my strange preferences, so. Also, it would be cool if people were interested in art and they talk about like art too, if anyone's ever really wants to talk about that, of course. I mean, I like talking about serious things and dumb, absurd things too. So I like the combination of all of things. Yeah. The bottom of these rabbit feet though are so weird. It's like, it's just weird. As stanky as possible. That's disgusting. What's up, Super Voximus? Welcome. Anyway, yeah, this one, it's seriously, this is all you can see. Its tail, the kind of like the back, you know, this is, how do I do this? The back here, where this is kind of like a contour line, you know, where it's curving. And then here's like kind of the hips. And then the feet. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's stanky. That's disgusting. I hate bad smelling things. Slept for 15 hours. Whew. That's the way to do it. That's what I like to do sometimes. Actually, I don't typically like to do that because it makes me really tired, but if I don't get enough sleep, sometimes I have to. It's one of those catch-up days, but I'm gonna try to avoid those as much as possible from here on out. Alright, so, I still want to do this other one again. It's like, I'm not pleased with that. There's no motion, like, where's the motion? Like, that just looks so, it's like, it's jumping, but it's very static. It doesn't show that, like, the whip of the spine. Because it's really a full extension, it's fully extended bun. And I really want to, like, capture that, but I'm not too sure how to do that, actually. I really want to get into, like, really dynamic posing and animation, kind of, like, sketching, like, quick sketches of super dynamic poses. Yeah, it's a fully erect bun. Oh, just move the monitor. Okay, let me just move it around and then it'll be moving. There was this one time when you slept for 3 days, but you got up at 8 and stuff. Why did you sleep for 3 days? And the tail, it's almost like a deer tail where it's like this. It's like the coloration makes it look like it's just a round little tail, but yeah, I'm missing something. I'm missing something that's it's also hard to with the feet being the way they are. Like, let's see. It's like the leg is all the way here. Let me look at that skeleton again. Okay, so with the pelvis being here, it's like out, out and out. And the feet again are super long. Get him, James. Dude, I think James and Zakatala need to have a war, a catching the star war. But he's not here yet, so damn. Oh, where does Voximus, where do you come from? Do you know Webion? I mean, I know you, Voximus, but where do you hail? Or do you just know each other already from the previous streams? The avatar moves after you press jump. Oh yeah, it's because I think I changed the latency so that it's back to the, I think, like 2 seconds, so it can be as alive as possible. Oh, you follow each other on Instagram. Oh, cool. Dude, I love when I go to a Twitch chat and there's someone that I know and we're like, oh hey. That's such, I don't know why, I think that's just so fun. This looks horrible. I'm just gonna fucking call it as I see it here. Nothing is going right here. Maybe I should just actually study it further. Like here, I got most of the shapes down, but maybe I should just like kind of like do dynamic sketching style study instead of what I'm doing, which is just very like, let me just draw stuff until it looks like it's working, because sometimes that works, but I find it usually doesn't. So I'm gonna shrink this a little bit. Okay, James. Drawing some work stuff. Super game developer. Oh yeah. Okay, Voximus. Okay, I forgot who you were on Instagram, but I've seen your shit lately. Cool. Wisdom socks. Oh, wisdom socks. What's up, wisdom? Oh my god. How's it been, wisdom socks? God, every time I see someone I haven't seen in a while, I always feel like it's like a reunion. It just cuddles my soul. Oops. I just undid that. Yes, it does feel like a reunion. Ah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I've been pretty good myself, man. Just trying to get good here. Little by little. I think that a lot of people, they train like hours and hours a day, and I wish I could do that, but I can't always even maintain my focus that long. But I feel like if I could just get in the habit of drawing daily. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, look at this picture, guys. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait, how can I? Okay, look at this picture. Sorry for that really long link. Who attacked me? Not me. The Prestigious, did you attack him? Some days I can practice stuff the entire day. Other days I can't do anything but mope around. Yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes the focus is there. You know, I also feel like diet has like kind of a role, because if you're like, I hope this doesn't crash. I think it's like crashed, but it's still playing. Prestigious. She pulled out the shank, guys. Where is? Oh, here's another bun pig. Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm gonna keep trying to sketch this bun. Let's see if I can do it a little better this time. So if I take the kind of like the section where the, okay, let's do proper drawing technique. One line, one big ellipse, big ellipse, big ellipse, just one line. You know, I didn't do my line studies today, guys. No wonder I'm so bad. Let's blame it on that. Looks like this one's a little bit lower. Yeah, okay. Doing well, it's something I keep going, but I'm having trouble, I can't deal with it. Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like it's good to train yourself to like push through those moments as much as you can, but also give yourself the like, you know, the ease of knowing like, okay, maybe I can take a break, maybe I can go for a walk. I think sometimes going for a walk is like the best thing because, by the way, this is the neck connecting to the head. Because it just allows you to move your blood and get your brain going, and you know, you get outside, can really connect with your senses more. I don't know, I feel like it's very relaxing. So if you need to train all day, I think that might be the best way to take breaks. But yeah, also, you know, it's like it's good to have good like expectations for yourself, but also not to get too hard on yourself. And so like striking that balance, it's kind of, it's like a challenge, but I think it's good to sorry, I'm distracted. I'm like understanding something. Okay. Yeah, it's good to just, you know, have that balance between ease and effort. Walking is hard. I like sitting. The only thing I don't like about walking is when I go outside and I have to talk to people. Like, I don't want to talk to people when I'm trying to get my nature on, you know what I mean? But every time, there's always someone who wants to strike up a conversation. I'm just like, no, no, I don't speak English. I don't speak English. Sometimes that excuse works. I've used that at like me and my friends, we used to go to these like bars or whatever. And anytime I get in one of those conversations I don't want to be in, I just be like, oh, I know English, and I just like walk away. I like people, but people. See, I like people who I can be 100% real with. But if I have to like worry about offending someone, it's harder for me to really like, I don't actually think I'm even that offensive. Like, I don't, you know, it's not like my views or anything are insane. I just like saying weird things sometimes, and why can't people accept that about me? Like, for example, if I have to talk to someone who's like super like on the older side, like obviously not all older people are like this, but I mean, considering I'm 9,000 years old, but you know, some people it's like the things they want to talk about are just like, I'm not interested in talking about them. So it's like I don't want to talk about like work. I don't want to tell you what I do. I don't want to think about that. Like, I don't want to even think about my life at work. I am at home, I'm done, you know, like as much as I can. But sometimes that's like some people's favorite topic because, you know, their job is like their life. So it's like their favorite thing. And now, if I was doing art full time, hell yeah, I'd want to talk about it all the time, but I'm not. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, nah. Like apples, talking about apples can't go wrong. Yeah. Some trivial things are good. I agree. Like those things where it's like, yeah, like you said, you can't go wrong. Those work sometimes. Like for example, commenting on nature, talking about like nature. Oh, thank you, Jaluvial. Jaluvial's a great person to talk to. He's like you're very detailed. We talk about like real shit. Like we'll talk about like music and get like into the weeds, and I like that kind of conversation when someone's really I don't know, just in it, you know, like in the I can't explain it. there's like surface conversation, and there's like you're actually talking about something, and it's like maybe you're learning something, or I don't know. It's hard to articulate what I enjoy and what I don't. But suffice it to say, most of the people around where I live, I can't say I love the conversations with them. Or it's just like the whole like, oh, your mama let you date, and it's like, are you really gonna make me answer you, dude? Like, no. For those people, I just act like I didn't hear them, because what am I going to say? There's just nothing to say to that, and I don't want to piss anyone off. So, yeah. It's sad because you have fun talking about things that require a lot of thought. Why is that sad? I don't know how I feel about this bun. The legs are really not doing it for me. There's something very fundamentally flawed here. It's like one of those things where maybe better lines will cover the mistake of this thing existing, this monstrosity. When I put my brain in a state where it's open to it, because when it puts my brain, when I do, it puts your brain into a state where it opens to anxiety. Interesting. That's actually a really interesting observation. So thinking about things in depth opens yourself to anxiety. You know, that would make sense, because I heard myself. It didn't sound very clear. That would make sense because. Oh, not necessarily. Oh, okay. What do you mean? Anything that requires a lot of thought or doubt or questioning something. You mean like, what part of it makes you anxious? You shake uncontrollably. Julia, I don't know if you're serious, but for some reason that just sounded really funny. It gives me brain patterns it needs to make me anxious. Yeah, okay, because it's kind of like you're like overthinking and overanalyzing. You're like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, because wow, I can't put it in words, but I know exactly that brain pattern that causes, it's the same. Yeah, wow. You know, I think that's actually one of the reasons why I stopped doing so much like deep thinking stuff, because I mean, I don't know. I think I think deeply, but I don't know how to say it. I don't think, how do I say it? It's like I do, but I don't. I mean, suffice it to say, I'm an idiot. You know, I'm okay with that. But I've never seen you get the shakes, Louisville. Oh, when you're in an important conversation. Oh, okay. You know, I think something that's really helped with that for me is how do I explain this? So okay, when I went to, I think the best way to explain this is actually through a concept that someone I met actually we were talking about this idea, and he revealed his idea of this to me. And anyway, it's this voice actor from Teen Titans. He does what is it? Control Freak, and his name is Alexander Polinsky, and he created this thing called avatarism. And we were just like talking about all this shit, and he was like, and we were talking about how like for example, wearing a costume can kind of change your mind and change the way that you fundamentally think about yourself. Or it's like but not only that, but we have different selves, you know, and essentially like the self that we hold in our psyche, like the self that we see as ourself in that moment dictates the way that we respond to the situation. So his concept of avatarism is kind of a way to like think through like the self you want to embody as you're in different situations in life, or you know, a self for every situation. But yeah, some people are extremely different when they wear suits. Personally, I hate wearing suits. It's like, what the fuck am I wearing? I like wearing absurd stuff, but suits, I've always hated wearing suits, but I hate corporate attire in general. But I wear it because I have to, to a degree, you know, and it does change. Like, people do respond to you differently based on how you present yourself. So, but anyway, what I was gonna say is when you're in these conversations where it's like important or something, I think it's not about what you wear really. It's just sometimes what. Hello, Northern Script. Wow, I like that little paw. So you're too used to feeling my existence. So maybe you just need to wear a crazier costume. I mean, I don't know what it is, but really opening your mind to like your like receive. Or, how do I put this? It's like put yourself in a mind state where you're not so analytical, where you're more like receiving, and insert a self-concept that allows you to handle that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like that process. It's, to me, I do that kind of thing in like more of a meditative state, where it's like a very deep thinking, visualization, sort of emotionalizing process where you become what you want to be. You know, you don't let your past programming carry you forward, especially if it's not serving you. So if you have patterns that block certain things in your life, it's important to see those patterns very clearly and see that they probably came from situations from things like your childhood when you were very easy to program, and you probably just sort of got these. Oh, quietly say hi. Shit sounds interesting around here. Oh, well, you're not interrupting. Feel free to sit and listen to the interesting shit. But yeah, so I think that just opening your awareness to other states of being and realizing that, like, I'll be honest, the first time that I went to a convention and I went with my friend and we wore these like elaborate costumes, even when we weren't, it was just the fact that the way people reacted, it shocked me, because it's like, okay, so I'm nobody until I change this physicality. So then suddenly there's like suddenly people's reactions change. You know, it's like that. So that really opened my mind, because it was like, okay, so that means like who I think I am doesn't, it's like other people don't see that. Like whatever has been in my head and however I perceive my own self is different than other people perceive it, which like freaks me out. Oh, see you, James. Have fun at the game. Good luck. Good luck. Woo! Everybody cheer on James. He's trying to get a GF. Yeah, so yeah, it is some random real talk. But I don't know, I like to talk about this because it's so fascinating to me, because I realize that you really can define yourself. Like, you don't have to be a slave to the past perceptions that you had of yourself. Like, trust me, if I held on to the beliefs I had about myself, I would never have streamed in my entire life, or I never would have even, like, I don't know, I wouldn't do things that I find fun because I'd be too scared that something would go wrong, or too scared that I'm not good enough, or too scared that I might embarrass myself by sucking at art or something like that. Like, but now I just have this self-concept, which is very intentional, although also natural. It's like pulling out the natural self in me that God sort of pushed down by my like developmental years. So yeah, So anyway, going back to like when you feel like you have shakes or something when you're in an important conversation, it's like I think it's good to like see yourself as someone who can handle those situations with grace and with ease, and knowing that one, the situation is going to end eventually, so it's not like you're going to be there forever. Two, like it doesn't actually mean anything. Like truly nothing that happens to you, it doesn't mean anything, because when you die, which we're all going to die one day, it's all wiped away. It's like it's gone, you know. So anything that happens is sort of like you can either use it as a like a growth tool, or that's really all, or just like for fun, you know. But you know, I have a lot of good tendencies I like to throw in there, like don't harm other people in this process. But yeah, it's freaking you out. Why is it freaking you out, Northern Script? uh, yeah, or so, and if you're ever feeling like, oh, I'm stuck drawing, or I'm stuck doing this thing and I suck, or you get into that mind state of like, you know, that's when it's time to pull out that self of you that believes in yourself. Because if you didn't believe in yourself to some degree, you never would even try to draw, or you would never even try to do anything. Like if there's something you've ever even tried to do, there's something in you that's like, oh, this seems interesting, and you should follow that, because why not? You only live once, so it's so important to follow those little things, because you only have one life to do them, so do them. And fuck the consequences, fuck anyone's judgment of you, fuck it all. No one's opinion of you matters at all. So, you know, only like you and your past self, that's the only like real thing. Is this is who I used to be, and this is who I am now. And you can reinvent that now constantly, continually. And I think it's so important to do that, because it's especially for those of us who have practiced a lot of negative thinking cycles, negative thought patterns, they really weigh down on you and prevent you from doing things you like. So when you start to change those, rewrite those programs, it's like a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. And then you're like on a magic carpet ride with no drugs involved. So that's the reason I recognize these situations. Everything is transient, and thus anything you experience only happens once. Yeah, very true. Because no one on Twitch talks about the real shit. It's always fake this, fake that. This right here is one honey, and there's only 22 people here to listen to it. I know. One day it'll be a larger crowd of people here for the real shit. Because I know there's other people who are into the real shit. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be us 22 fucking weirdos. Yeah, you know, and that's another thing. Like, I think about this a lot on Twitch, because like I always think, should I tone myself down? Should I stop like these random rants, rambles, whatever you want to call them, and just be like, oh, dumb shit only, da 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 da, dumb shit, dumb shit, dumb shit, dumb shit. And I'm just like, no, I think that's kind of pointless, because to me, the only reason to even put yourself out there on the internet at all is to somehow improve the lives of others. Like that's the only reason for me. Like my social media posts, sure, there are a bunch of selfies, but there's always writing involved. That's like one, I go back and read some of those posts and I'm like, man, that was some wisdom, and that's like what I needed at the moment, you know. Like my own posts helped me. So like I always think about that, and it's like, well, you know what, no, I'm just gonna be myself, because why would I bother being anything else? But also myself being the highest self I could possibly try to embody, so that other people can embody their highest self too and experience the joy that's in life, you know. That's what I hope for everyone. So yeah. Let's see. Let me see. I was not paying attention, so 21. Okay. Julivia, I want to grab that and hold on to the moment as long as I can. Then I get nervous thinking I'll mess it up. Aww. Well, just remember, there's always more moments to come. Like, if you really believe, like, you really have to believe that good things will come to you. And that's kind of hard to believe if you've experienced the opposite. But if you just, again, it kind of goes into that mindset of, releasing your critical, it sounds weird, but it's like releasing the critical thinking, which I don't always recommend. Critical thinking is a great skill, but it can turn against us. Like our own minds can easily turn against us if we're always in the rational thought, because rationally life is meaningless and that could be a bad thing. But irrationally, that's actually the most freeing truth that I've ever known, actually. So I'm always in the middle about, should I tone it down or just be me? You know, when it comes to people that you're interacting with in a daily basis, you know, I'm not gonna go jump out in the world and start talking about like controversial topics or something, because it's not worth it to me. I'm not a very confrontational person. I don't really like confrontation to that much. I prefer like connecting with people. So, you know, I tone those parts of myself down, but I just be myself in terms of, you know, I don't know, like I'm very caring and loving, and like I always want to see the best in someone and show them the good I see in them. And so like to me that's how I bring myself to any interaction, you know, and even if it can't be like a crude humor moment. Webion, do it how you like. Otherwise, I think it's stressful fast. I think very true, Webion. That's another thing, is if you're not being yourself, how are you going to enjoy it? Like, and the thing is, oh, thanks, Seapaw. Level 1. Everyone else is taken. Well said. Well said. Got to be yourself because everyone else is taken. So you're the only you. So you might as well fucking go all in, you know. And I think it's important to define your own values and like whatever, so you can sort of live according to those values. And actually, if you join the Discord, there's a section called self-mastery. There's a channel called self-mastery, and Devin DTV, he comes in the chat sometimes, a long-time friend of mine. He posted some really good stuff, like some takeaways from Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And you may enjoy some of those because they're very it's like a Stoic philosophy, but his interpretations are actually very on point. So if you guys are interested in this conversation, you may actually like that too. So I think most everyone is feared of being judged in a negative light, and that's a good point. And it's really important to like stop caring about that, because I guarantee you people are going to judge you no matter what you do. And I learned that the hard way too. Like okay, I have so many examples of this, but like so I can literally be the most vanilla person in a room, like you know, no makeup, conservative clothing, basically just say nothing and just stand there, and someone in the room's gonna hate me because maybe they're like, and I actually agree with a lot of components of MGTOW, but some MGTOW people, they hate all women, you know, so maybe they're like MGTOW and they're like, look at that fucking girl over there, what a fucking bitch, you know, like maybe they think that, or you know, maybe there's, you know what I'm saying? So you can be doing nothing and someone's gonna hate you. So you can hide in a corner and just like try to have zero conflict, and that's never gonna work. Like someone's gonna hate you no matter what. So it's like you might as well go, you know, balls deep and make people hate you for, you know, going balls deep. I like quotes too, level 1. I don't want to be myself, I want to be better. Well, see, well said. So what's the best self for you? Who do you, if you, again, going back to Alex Polinsky's avatarism, if you type in avatarism, he has some information about it online. But going back to that concept, it's you don't have to be you, you know, like you is a changeable thing. Also, another person who's kind of talks about this a lot is someone named Joe Dispenza. You is a transient thing, which can be redefined at any moment in time. It's just a matter of not tricking yourself, but rewiring your brain to see that new self as the new you. And I think the best way to do this really is to realize you're not anything other than like the you know, the witness or the observer of your reality. So when you realize that that's your actual self, everything else is just on top of it. And what I do, like when I talk, when I say things, when I do things, I like try to lose any sense of identity. Like I try to imagine who am I like when I'm not my my voice, I'm not my face, I'm not my body, I'm not my thoughts, and I like, it's like I basically don't think. It's really weird. Like when I'm saying all this, I don't think what I'm saying. I'm just talking, you know? So it's, I don't know how my brain is conjuring thoughts, but it's just happening. But yeah, I'm not what you think. I am what I am. What you think I think. I am something like that. Pretty much. All right, guys. Well, I have actually got to head out because I got to go celebrate with my friend for winning his little competition thing. I'm so excited for him. And depending on the time I get back, I may get back online. But if not, I'm definitely gonna be on tomorrow, and I'm going to try to do my workout stream tomorrow because all I gotta do. So I figured out the shit on my phone. So all I gotta do is clean some stuff up and just press play and just fucking do it, and no more excuses. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. And I'm really weak. And I have no physical skills. So, you know, if you want to train with me, let's fucking train. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for like enjoying the real talk. I know everyone's not always into real talk, but for those of you who are, you know, I appreciate the kindred spirits of the world. Because sometimes I feel like I'm fucking crazy, to be honest. All right. Sakello. Fucking Sakello. Oh, jeez. I don't know what that symbol is, but it looks like something to do with communism, so I just found it funny. Oh, you'll be crazy. That's right. That's right, everyone. Be cray. Be yourself. Fuck bitches. Fuck bitches, man. Make money. Just kidding. I'm actually gonna post this in the Discord. And the doo-doo of the day. The fucking rabbit with like no body other than just the body and the tail is hilarious. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who don't know yet, if you would like to be Nevermind Scandalable, y'all, thank you. If you guys would like to be added to the wheel of getting drawn, if you join the Discord, you can either post your picture in the portrait section, and under visual art, there's something called portrait post. You can post your pics there, and I will add your name to this little spin wheel. Although tomorrow I'm going to be working on Scott Robertson, so I'm probably not going to do that tomorrow, but throughout the week I'm going to be drawing more people. So feel free to throw it there, or you can PM me. My name is Nobu Haika, but just Nobu and you'll find me. If you just PM me your photo and just let me know whether or not you're okay with me showing it on stream, so I can keep that in mind when I'm actually drawing it. Because sometimes, you know, if you want to be anonymous and you just want the photo, it's all good. So just let me know. But yeah, feel free to throw it in there and I will add you. And when you get landed on the wheel, you'll get a little pic. All right, guys, enjoy your nights and your days and being ballers. So I'll see you next time. Peace.